It's written in red, nigga. Good guess, we stay lit. 20 blunts in the air, yeah, we stay lit. Down in Atlanta, it's as dirty as it gets. I've been waiting on this, baby mama moved on, but it is what it is. It's written in red, I was born for this. Big homie Chris, been down for this. What's up? It's your boy GGC Corey, good gas. You know we smoking, big homie Chris. We are lit tonight, episode 203, High Talk. Thank you guys for tapping in. Oh, bro, what you got on the agenda, brother?
First, hopefully everybody's having a good weekend and stuff. Everybody's chilling. For all those who are back in school, wherever it is, be it college, high, or whatever, hope you all are having a good first week.
Hope y'all have a great year.
And have some fun memories, make some fun times, and have another wacky school year. And speaking of school years, let's start off with a little bit of sports. College football's started up. Yesterday, Colorado played their first game. And if you guys remember Colorado last year with Deion Sanders coaching the team, and I was looking at it, and you did have people who, there were two sides of it when it first came out. Either Deion Sanders, great football player, great personality type of guy. You know what I mean? Like he's a big type of dude who's going to talk shit and try to back it up. You know, great man, great father. But at the same time, a lot of people were very skeptical of how is he going to coach in the college football, because he never coached before. He never ever coached. Wasn't coaching in the NFL, no assistant, no nothing. He probably helped out maybe a little bit in training for whatever team, but who knows? He might have just been enjoying his retirement for the most part until his sons reached an age of college and were like, you know what? Let me join college football. What school you going to? Colorado. In Colorado, they definitely transformed their football program when they hired Deion Sanders to be head coach. I mean, they had new uniforms. They brought out. I remember when their first game, not their first game, but one of the games that he had. And he had like the golden, I forget what, like bars around the helmet and shit. Out here like trying to look like we royalty now. Even though most people who watch college football will say Colorado isn't a good college football team overall around. You just don't get good players, I guess. But unfortunately last year, Deion Sanders proved a lot of people right in terms of they only won like 3 games and lost everything else. It was kind of sad, disappointing. It was a very they were like the most hyped up college football team, and he pretty much fizzled out to be a giant disappointment. But hopefully this year can be better. They won their first game, but first games don't mean anything, as shown before, since they won their first game last year against a pretty tough team. This year's we played against a North Dakota team. It's also pretty decent, but good luck to him. Good luck to Deion Sanders. Good luck to his sons, and I will be looking at your progress in this year's football season for college.
But in other news, Big Sean's new album came out. It's called Better You Than Me.
Heard he was making some music.
I haven't actually listened to it. I'm not the biggest Big Sean fan. You know, I probably won't listen to it until later on. But from the reviews I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people have been saying it's a really dope album. You know, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The Coach Charlemagne, the God, we live in a dick riding society, and the best dick changes from moment to moment. Pause. Just when he said that shit, that was the realest thing I ever heard him say, bro. And his album might be good, but now people on here saying it's a classic. I'm like, this shit just came out today, bro. You gotta see how it ages, bro.
It's like movies. It's like when a movie comes out and they always say, this movie's the #1 movie in the world. Like almost every movie's the #1 movie in the world. Yeah. Like it's all hype just so you can.
With the right backing, your movie can be #1 for real.
It's like it's all marketing and stuff, and usually those movies aren't you don't feel like the number one movie in the world. Sometimes they're good, but not number one movie in the world good, and sometimes they're average and don't even deserve the hype.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that. But didn't hear any of it.
Did you get a chance to watch Deadpool yet?
I've seen a lot of clips and stuff from it, so I kind of know a decent bit about it and stuff. You know, plenty of cameos in Deadpool 3. Obviously, Disney trying to figure out what they're going to do next in terms of their new phases. In terms of new phases that they're going to be pushing out, that's going to be good for them, hopefully, because Disney, they need wins. A lot of things haven't been going good by Disney. Speaking of, as we said previously, with the cancellation of the Acolyte TV series, and some of the actors are coming out saying pretty generic statements, as in, you know, yeah, it sucks, but you know, had a good time with the crew and stuff, which is, you know, nice generic stuff. Some the main star is, I think, coming out saying a bit more controversial. I guess you could say controversial. Basically, just blaming fans, saying it was racism that didn't do the show and other stuff. Even though the show had terrible, like, not good ratings and stuff. And the whole internet getting up into a bit of an uproar, saying that, well, if what was it? Too many people trying to say that the show was bad for like review bombing, and of course you had some people like review bombing different movies that were called The Acolyte but wasn't Star Wars The Acolyte and stuff. But I don't think the review bombing played that much big of an effect in it. I do think the show wasn't good. They wasted a shit ton of money for something that also didn't look like it was made with that money. Same thing with Lord of the Rings. And I understand, you know, one shouldn't hate something before it comes out, but you can easily not trust some of the people working on the show. I don't trust Leslie Headland. A lot of people don't, especially when you realize that she was, what was it? Not Jeffrey Epstein. No. Damn, I forget that dude's name. I forget the
Harvey
dude.
Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein, there we go. Harvey Weinstein, who she was working for, and a lot of people have theories that it could be true. Either A, she's really fucking stupid and didn't know what was going on, or B, she knew exactly what was going on and is liable of it and didn't say anything and is going around saying, I love women, I respect women, when your boss, you were letting sexually assault chicks. You may or may not have been okay with it. It probably helped set it up, but those are all just theories. But most people still don't like you for the fact that you was working for him, you were directly under him, and you should have easily seen some of these things and said something, but you didn't do. So your whole women empowerment thing doesn't mean anything when you don't actually do it. But those are just a bit of theories and rumors, but I didn't trust the show. A lot of the direction wasn't working out as well and stuff. And now it's over. People are upset. Star Wars needs to figure out what the fuck they're going to do. Maybe get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. Who knows? Some people say her contract might be expired, but they've been saying that for years.
But we are smoking on gelato by Cookies. You know. And guys, you
Good
know,
strand.
smoking. You know.
Nice, good strand.
I feel it, bro, because, like, I don't think people understand what smoking good weed is, bro. You feel me? Like, some people are used to not smoking. They're used to smoking mid that they think that shit's fire. Like, I've smoked with people who smoke dirt.
And this is fire.
And,
Like,
yeah, hit this. They'll have that shit rolled up like, bro, hit that joint. Yeah,
you gotta roll
that's
up all
that
nice
right
and
there.
good. And it was like,
You hit this, be like, bro, this is dookie.
I ain't really feeling it.
I ain't really feeling no more mama cuz this is trash. You feel me, ho? And you know what's crazy? He thought I was bullshitting until I handed him what I was smoking. He was like, oh, shit.
That first hit you gave me, I was gone. It's
I
like,
was gone. I can't smoke no more.
That's that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Man, like, hey, bro, where do you put Lil Wayne's place in the rap game?
I mean, I guess in terms of game/rap history, he's up there, influential.
Top 5, no debating.
You know, early, mid-2000s, you know, some of his greatest stuff when he was first coming out. You know, that was awesome. You know, of course, he had the controversy with him and his, I'm going to say his father and stuff.
That shit was crazy. Freaky ass nigga was kissing me.
It was a strange time and stuff, but
They was kissing, bro.
It's like, you know, you don't need to kiss your older son on the lips, I guess. But other than that, you know, Lil Wayne is still a great rapper. You know, iconic moments. I guess you can say Lil Wayne's also a bit of an actor from that one movie portrayal he was in. What else? Lil Wayne has also helped out create music for video games. Recently, last year, Street Fighter 6 came out, and he was actually a part of the music team who basically build the music style for it. So if you ever play
Street Fighter.
if you're playing Street Fighter 6 and you're wondering why it has like a type of rap music theme, it's probably because of him, because Capcom hired him to kind of direct the music anyway.
Lil Wayne, one of the greatest of all time. So what about Kanye's place in history? Where you put Kanye?
It's like Kanye's everywhere. It's like, in terms of music, he's truly amazing. You know, like almost everybody would say that they're great.
We can't forget about the Yeezys.
Jesus. You know, people. There are plenty of people who are going to quote, you know, music. You know, there are people who still love his music to this day, and he still, you know, has great songs and stuff. You know, you have like an interview from Schoolboy Q when he made that one song, and he thought Kanye was just fucking with him, and he was like, that part was like, okay. He was like, what is this? Is Kanye? I just paid this man how much money for a trash verse, and then he started listening to more. And was like, oh no, hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit, Kanye just doing this thing. Like, I thought it was a trash album, a trash verse. Like, no. And that's like the most quoted verse of that song is when Kanye said that shit. That's probably the only reason why people still remember that Schoolboy Q song.
Yeah, that nigga kinda, I mean, in my opinion,
He had some good stuff, and like, you know.
I remember he had that, I'm just in the studio, just trying to get to you, baby. That shit was cool, but I never heard nothing else from him.
And I think another one or two songs that were okay.
That you fucked with.
Yeah, and one of them was the Kanye one, I think.
That one was cool too. But for a while, I didn't even know that was his song. Because I only heard Kanye's part.
Yeah, because and it's funny because like the interview that I saw with him talking about, he thought that verse was going to be trash. But then like once he heard more of it, he was like, oh no, this might be it. And then like of course years later, that's like people mainly just remember the Kanye part of the song.
Yeah, bro, because everything Kanye do is elite.
You know, the music industry of Kanye, he's always going to be remembered as one of the greatest, you know, talents out there. But at the same time, he's going to be remembered for some of his worst moments at the same time. You know, he's going to be remembered for the whole Oscar. Was it Oscars or was it
BET?
Yeah, it was a music award show where he like hopped on stage and said, I'm
gonna let you finish.
But the winner should have been
Beyonce. She had one of the best videos of all fucking time, and y'all just gonna skip past her like she's not fucking black. Disgraceful.
And stuff, and now people know him for more of the memes. Of course, his whole relationship drama, all that's going in. But unless you're like unless you like the Kardashians, for some odd reason, the majority of people hate them. Hate the Kardashians.
Or if you're a sneaker fan, you probably like them. But like, okay, so
And
that
of course,
leads,
he's infamous for all the memes, and of course, we all compare him to the modern day Black Hitler as a
Yeah,
meme
that
and a
was
joke
crazy.
for the shit he says. He's going to be remembered for a lot of things. At the end of the day, Kanye ain't going to be forgotten. You're going to remember him from some shit.
all right. So, what about Drake?
Drake, same thing, except probably less. I mean, all rappers and people have controversy, but I'll say Drake's is slightly less. I mean, he had a few. The biggest one with the Sun thing, and that was coming up, and him not talking about that was the biggest thing. But most people are going to remember him from music. Most people never seen Degrassi and stuff. Most people don't care about that show. It was a Canadian Nickelodeon show anyway. So
Yeah,
most people ain't going to remember it unless you're Canadian and you're like as old as us, where that shit was kind of airing. But other than that, people are going to remember Drake for his music and this other after stuff that happened.
What about Kendrick?
Kendrick Lamar, same
Especially preferably after this battle, where do you
Okay.
think he stands now?
thing. He's up there. Like,
Do you think he's
I-
moved past you? Oh, he obviously moved past J. Cole. Do you think, for you, did he close the gap between Drake or?
I would say, yeah, like almost everywhere you go on the internet, people are bumping his shit. Like the whole internet is.
They're bumping one song though.
Yeah, but in terms of the internet, that's all the internet needs. Because
Oh.
as much as the internet works, and I mean, that's how, and this is also one of the problems with the internet. But it's the Wild West. It is what it is.
Drake just dropped 3 songs and they're all going crazy, bro.
But we'll probably hear about him. I'm not saying
And they
Drake's
have
like
nothing to do with Kendrick.
but I think that's because I think everybody moved on. Like they're still playing the song, but people just don't care about that beef part anymore. It's just about playing the song for fun now at this point.
Like,
But
Drake going still.
people
going
still
crazy.
gonna like Drake and stuff. It's
you know
not
what's
like he makes
crazy,
bad
though?
music.
I mean, like, so do you think Kendrick surpassed Drake after the battle, or do you think that like they're tied, or do you think he just closed the gap?
I'm just gonna say tied. I don't monitor it like that to really to know that much. So I'm just gonna say tied. I'm not in it that much I don't care that much to figure it out. To be honest with you,
Because I'm not gonna.
I still
lie to you.
I still listen to people like Lil Uzi and shit. So
Like
I don't-
for me, it was kind of like Kendrick. Obviously, for me personally, it was Drake, J. Cole, then Kendrick. But clearly, because J. Cole, little bitch ass, I don't feel right. I don't feel right doing this, brother. I don't want no problems. This bitch ass. That automatically moved him out, but it also closed the gap because like he was rapping on that drink. But now I want to see what is he going to do outside of like, can you drop #1 hits because that was his first #1.
But Kendrick also does a lot of other stuff for the community. I hear.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want to hear what you're talking about when you're rapping.
Well, me personally, I don't care either way.
feel me?
As long as you're still making music, that's what matters. Then
Yeah,
you're
but
still
I need to hear
music
some
that people like.
slaps.
So
So like,
we hear something.
I don't want to hear none of that wade in the water bullshit he be rapping normally.
That black soul music.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
And the wrong with some classic R&B. I heard some classic
Bro,
R&B.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. If I'm listening to somebody who's supposed to be a rapper, I want to hear you rap, bro. You feel me?
Well, most of the time they call themselves artists or musicians, so they can just have a wide array of stuff. And also Drake got into pop music a little bit.
Drake, one of the hardest artists out in the game.
Look, I don't listen to too much Drake.
You don't like Drake like that?
Because I listen to random stuff. I just listen to what I like. That I don't really care. It's whatever.
You don't really fuck with Drake like that?
It was like some of his songs, I guess, from like back in the day, but I don't listen to too much. I don't listen to too much music that much anyway, which is why I only listen to like one artist. Because I don't listen to too much music to care about it.
I feel it.
Too busy listening to other things at the same time. But
Get into politics?
it was like, what? Yeah. I was like, sometimes I listen to that. Also, just history, random history stuff too.
So what's up in politics? What's up with the politics, bro? You always get niggas hip. I just got niggas, you know.
Yeah. So far in politics, for the politic news, if I can get the black line working again, I don't want to keep turning off and on. Kamala Harris had her first interview of the month, and it went poorly.
What you mean it went poorly?
Depending on who you talk to, be it the left or the right, where the left is obviously going to promote stuff. But personally, obviously, I don't think Kamala Harris or Waltz is fit for the job.
Who's Waltz?
He's a governor from, what was it? Was it Minnesota? No. Mississippi? No. He's a governor. I forget what state. But he's a governor and stuff, and of course the whole the democratical process was skipped. Nobody voted for Kamala Harris to be the presidential nominee. He didn't. I do believe what people say. He did a soft coup. He basically did a soft coup and got rid of Biden to put Kamala in. He didn't do anything democratical. He didn't vote to see who should be the next nominee. As he said, "Oh, let's just make it be Kamala because we basically put her here to be a DEI anyway." So it'd be kind of. You could have had a gay dude to run, but he said, "No, we need a black
She's
Indian
black?
chick, black Indian. I don't fucking know." A lot of people say she's Indian. I think her mom and dad are Indian, but I don't know. I don't care. She's a DEI hire, no matter what race.
What the fuck is that?
DEI,
Yeah.
Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
Damn, don't say it like that. Like I'm just a. Like you said it like I was supposed to know that. Like what the fuck? Like shit.
It was like, because I know about it.
Damn, bro, they really be hiring niggas because you black. They're like, what? We need a black guy around here just because. What?
That's what people don't like DEI because it doesn't feel like it's actually diversity and stuff. It feels like you're just hiring people based off of skin color and gender and other shit instead of if they're good for the job. Because I think you can find good black people for the job. Just look, half of them you don't want because you don't like their politics. So also the main reason is because your politics. These people want to bring in a new version of communism to America, which is why Kamala Harris talks about price gouging, where it's like groceries are expensive. It's like, yes, that's true. And it's because of the grocery stores. That's not technically true. The reason prices are up is because of inflation due to a factor of multiple reasons, a lot of which is all your fault. So, yeah. And by the way, if you force companies to change their prices via the government, that's communism. That's fascism. So, governments can't force private companies to change prices. That's if you did that, then you're basically that's how you bring in fascism, and that's how you eventually bring in concentration camps. Concentration camps lead to you being okay with killing half of the population that doesn't think like you.
The animals.
Mm-hmm. So I don't want communism because communism never leads to anything positive in any country that it has. Just look at China. Those people suck. There's a reason why we have an influx of Chinese migrants coming into our country. Also why we need to close the border and fix it so people stop coming in illegally. But Kamala Harris ain't gonna do nothing good. Supposedly Trump has a good path to victory, but we see what happens. Go out, vote, do what you gotta do to get other people to vote, carpool, whatever. You know, I'm voting for Trump. He's the best man for the job. He's gonna get this country the way it should be. And yeah. And if you say Trump's not
Don't let me hang in there.
And if you don't think Trump's a badass, dude got shot in the ear and stood back up.
You know,
and pumped his fist in the air with blood coming out his face.
And I've been hearing people run their mouth about Trump. He's this,
like,
he's that, he's this, he's that. At the end of the day,
he ain't no bitch, that's for sure. You know,
this lady is not qualified to run.
Kamala Harris getting her
Do y'all
real
research
quick.
on this lady?
She imprisoned niggas for shit like this. You know how much weed is in this? She will put you in jail for.
What's that? Like .2?
Like that's how much she could throw you in jail for back in California. But when she was a district attorney, she didn't give a fuck. Not district attorney. I'm sorry, a prosecutor. Sorry, I said attorney. I meant prosecutor. And by the way, a lot of people don't trust prosecutors to run countries and other things for the main reason that most prosecutors want to keep up a good prosecuting record. So they're more willing to throw people in jail for bullshit and kind of lie to keep a good record. Also, don't forget that Kamala Harris withheld evidence that would have freed a man either from death row or life in prison. And she had to get sued to release the evidence. So yeah, she's willing to let somebody die over bullshit just to protect her own record. So I wouldn't trust her to be president.
Yeah. I mean, but I see a lot of girls just don't vote for her because she's a woman. Like, all right, vote for the bitch if you want.
I hate to say it, but those are stupid, gullible women.
I wasn't gonna say it like that, but you know,
sometimes you gotta be mean.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
But like some of those women are going to. But just remember this: are you willing to vote for? Like, if you're willing to vote for her solely because of a woman and not her politics, would you vote for a female Hitler? And you knew nothing about the person's politics, you just know it was a woman, but the person was female Hitler, you probably vote for them because the only thing you care about is the gender and not actually the policies. Which is why you people will be the first to die by the ones that you vote for. Because in communism, all they need is your vote. And once we got it, and they got it, then you're no longer useful. Because you're going to be the first ones to try to rebel once you realize the wool was pulled over your eyes.
You said the wool was pulling over your eyes. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's what they do though. They really be fucking like, they got a lot of motherfuckers. I always say they got them brainwashed. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, them niggas hypnotized you because like, y'all really be thinking. Like, even I got homies where I be like, bro, you know, this is not how it really works, bro. You feel me?
Things are always more complicated than what they seem.
I was on the phone with one man. She was like, man, you said, I think life would be easier if I was a girl. I said, what?
He was like, you want to transition?
I said, I'm going to call you back, bro.
Like, if you're a grown-ass man, you can do what you want.
Nah, I said, I'm going to call you back. You're tripping. You need some time to think. I know life is getting hard, but damn, bro, you can't be saying stuff like that to me.
Because the life hard for everybody. It's going to cost you more money than trying to transition anyway.
That shit crazy.
I want to do that.
I still don't know what that nigga meant to this day. What the
maybe
fuck
some type of
mean?
maybe some type of reincarnation or something. I don't
nah,
know.
bro, I don't know. Bro, I ain't hit that nigga since. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. That shit was wild to me. I couldn't believe you said that shit to me. But in other news, in WWE news, man, listen, you know, I really don't care about too much of a lot of those guys, you know, because it's a lot of it's boring in my opinion, unless it's like people I really like to watch, you know.
It's not
like I mean, you know, I fuck with Roman Reigns, bro. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, they supposed to be picking up off the bloodline versus Roman Reigns, bro. You know, they got a whole bunch of new niggas, but they all Samoans. They all his cousins, but they turned on
the WWE loves their Samoans.
Yeah, bro, the Samoan dynasty.
Because we're just going to keep on recruiting.
Tonga.
Tonga
Loa, bro.
We go down to Hawaii every few generations to see if we can find a few.
Yeah, we're just going to pick him off right after. But anyways, Tonga Loa, that nigga's useless. Bro, every match he bought something, I'd be like, bro, you suck.
Don't you rehearse this?
Nah, I just think he sucked, bro. Then they did this edit where it was like where he was doing a promo and he was like, wrestling's in my blood, it comes from my family, and then it skipped to all his failures. So
failures.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucked
up. The
up.
only thing in your blood is failure.
I said that was fucked up. But Tama Tonga, his brother, he's good. You feel me? I like Tama Tonga. Jacob Fatu, he's going crazy right now, bro. That nigga is that nigga is fucking niggas up with a walking boot. I don't know if you all are WWE fans. He's in a walking boot. Oh yeah, Gunther is the new world heavyweight champion. He defeated Damian Priest at SummerSlam to become the world heavyweight champion, and he will be defending it against Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Where is this at?
That's in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin.
Yeah.
Is that their like wrestling thing, or is it just like the event that they're just?
Yeah, that's the event.
Bash in Berlin.
Did it start?
Bash in Berlin kickoff August 30th, which is today. Because this is like an hour-long preview.
Well, technically this is Friday because, you know, by the time the video this comes out.
So this is just a kickoff. I guess it's, I don't know how many days this is. I guess it's day one. I'm pretty sure most wrestling events last for at least a few days. At least like
I don't know. It's only certain ones.
I mean, yeah, not all of them. Some of them could be done in one night. Some of them you might try to do in a few nights. Got The Rock. Man, he lost a shit ton of weight. Not The Rock, Batista. You see that shit? Y'all lost a lot of muscle mass. But that happens when you get older.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, so this is tomorrow. That's what I thought. But well, this will be Saturday. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. I think Cody Rhodes is gonna win. The Unholy versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I think the Unholy is gonna win. The Terror Twins, Damian
Punk wanna
Priest.
fight somebody?
Yeah, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic, Mysterio, and Liv Morgan. And then CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. And then Gunther versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Orton wins, he moves to Raw and Gunther moves to SmackDown.
Raw.
Bro, my prediction, Cody beats Kevin. The Unholy beats Bianca. The Judgment Day beat the Terrorist Twins. CM Punk beats McIntyre. Gunther beats Orton. Now, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna clip this. And when I clip it and put it on social media, if
the results of the matches are.
Yeah, I hope I picked right, bro. You feel me?
See who's right and wrong.
But yeah.
That's crazy. That makes sense. And in terms of gaming news, Star Wars Outlaws have come out and it is a buggy mess. Ubisoft has done it once again at proving people that they are no longer a good game studio with the release of this game. So many bugs. Apparently, if you pre-order the game, you now have to, if you brought the more advanced version of the game, and that allows you to play it, I guess, a few days early. Now since the game is fully released, I guess some type of, I don't know if it's a bug or some type of weird glitch feature into the game where you have to basically delete your save. So I guess if you were playing for if you brought the game early and you was able to play it early, all your save data is gone. Apparently now, it corrupts the game. You can't continue on for some odd reason. Now you have to delete it and restart. So and I'm pretty sure if you, I think it was the $80 or $100 version of the game, you got it early, and so that's probably a few days of gameplay if you're somebody who was willing to put up with the bugs and play the game. And now it's now I gotta delete my progress. So if I was anybody who was still looking to play Star Wars Outlaws, I would wait until they patch the game. Wait for it to go on sale around Christmas. Do that. Don't waste your money now, because you're just going to play a buggy mess. Which is very sad, because Ubisoft used to have, better quality. You can say that for a lot of AAA game studios. And things are just falling off the rails now. But it is what it is when you have, you could kind of say, a bit of a failing IP. Because Star Wars hasn't been doing good in a couple of years, unfortunately. But in more positive news, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming to PS4, an actually good Star Wars game. So, I guess that's a win.
You know, if you want to switch back into hip hop, bro.
Back in the music scene.
6ix9ine is wanted on an international warrant by the Dominican court. Apparently, there was an incident where, you know how he does.
Much?
You know, his old domestic violence head ass nigga got into it with his girl, and
Keep his hands on women.
Yeah.
Learn to use your words.
You know, or just leave. Just leave.
He says, "No, I'm too good for that."
You know, but like again, I want to take some time to really talk about this, because I know I got some friends that's going through stuff like this. Like, man, just leave when somebody's doing stuff like that. Don't allow people to hurt you or take advantage of you. You feel me? Because, like, you know, I've got friends where, like, this dude, he get beat up by his girl. I'm like, bro, you don't
I've
have
seen stories
to.
like that before. Call the cops.
I'm like, you don't have to take that. You just leave, bro.
Leave if you need to. Call the cops.
You feel me?
There's plenty of stories. It was like, funny enough, there was like this, I forget the name of this Disney TV show, since on the topic. But one of the actresses on the TV show, I don't remember her name, got arrested for domestic violence because she was beating up her boyfriend. I don't remember the name of the TV show.
It's crazy, man.
But it was a Disney TV show, and apparently afterwards she got arrested for domestic violence for beating up her boyfriend. So again, these stories exist and they happen.
You know, and I also know the other side of it. Like, I also have this friend who's a girl who's, you know, her boyfriend. I'm like, why do you take that? You don't have to take that. Just so y'all know, you don't
Call the cop. Yeah, get out of there. Call the cops.
Yeah, get up
Put
out
that.
of
They
there.
put that nigga down if they have to.
And don't look back. You'll be good without them. You'll find somebody who won't put their hands on you. That's not how you show you love people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta respect your partner, your spouse, your loved one.
Bro.
Can't be doing shit like that.
Yeah. Man.
Sad.
Drake's been on a run with this 100 gig stuff, bro.
Drake trying to make a comeback, trying to reset the
See,
narrative
look.
straight.
Look. 100 gigs for your head top. This is his website.
You mean a website for it?
Yeah, 100 gigs with free. It came with like 6 free songs.
The Doctor of Thugonomics when John Cena was a villain.
Man, I'm glad John Cena's about to retire. I used to love John Cena, but now I hate that nigga.
Does he still wrestle, or he mainly just does movies
Nah,
and
he's
shit
going.
now?
He's about to do. Starting next year, he's going to be competing for the next whole year.
Oh, so he's going back into wrestling for one more year?
Yeah, for his final run. And I'm glad. I wish I could just retire the nigga. He's a bitch.
Just do what Dave Bautista does. Just go into a movie. Dave
Say
Bautista.
John. I hear you. It's like nah.
But Dave Bautista got real thin though. Like he lost like a lot of muscle mass.
Yeah, I seen him in the other.
Well, I don't think it's like he's sick or anything. I just think it's like a diet. I don't know. It's either because he's getting older and he's not working out as much, so that muscle mass goes away. But I don't think he's sick or anything. I just think it's other reasons. Which I'd rather have other reasons than some type of sickness. You know what I mean? You know, he's a cool guy. I'm happy he's getting more into acting, and it's not bad. He's an okay actor. You know, he Of course, most people are going to know him for Guardians of the Galaxy. He has been in a few other movies and stuff. He's in a new movie coming out soon now, I think. So, you know, it's always cool to... Also, he's a DC guy. I think he was born in DC, so shout out to him. But best of luck to his career. Of course, John Cena and stuff as well in his endeavors. It'd be interesting to see them do a type of movie collab together.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Cause I seen this one clip where Batista was saying that he likes to incorporate the Batista bomb into his movies. So he want to incorporate it in every movie. I said, man, that weak ass finisher, bro.
Maybe the movies can make it look even cooler.
Nah, that shit weak. That shit weak, bro. I always thought he was overrated. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was happy when Undertaker beat that ass. You know. Hey, bro, if you had to choose, let's say, Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Did I say Pokemon?
Yeah.
Or Blade Blade.
Okay, out of those four, what?
Yeah, which one you fuck with the most?
Funny enough, I'm actually looking at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is hard as fuck, bro.
That is hard to say. In terms of what world I would live in, I'd rather probably live in. I don't know. I like Pokemon. I want to have a badass animal that can just blow up the fucking city.
What you want to turn into that joint?
Digimon's cool, and I know and that part was okay, but man,
that shit be hard as fuck, bro. Nigga fuck with me, I'll pull that motherfucker out, fire my shit up. It's a wrap for niggas.
The Beyblade or?
Nah, I'm talking about Digimon. Remember in Digimon they could turn into the Digimon?
Yeah, was that one version? I know they had another series.
Yeah, they had the other one.
It was
where
one of the
Digimon
series where they fused.
But I like the one where they fused.
Yeah, that was later series because Digimon started off as a Pokemon clone. We all know that.
Yeah.
But then it evolved, and that was more that separated it from Pokemon. And
that shit hard, bro. That shit is hard. I forgot what that's called.
Yeah, Digimon's a classic. Same thing with Beyblade. It's just
Beyblade's fire, bro.
Yeah, people still talk. I would say people still talk out of those four. People still talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, and Pokemon. Most people don't talk about Digimon anymore.
Digimon is fire, bro.
Digimon's a classic and stuff, but it's just they haven't made any. Digimon's been over for years, while you still have shit like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and even somehow Beyblade still making.
Yeah, I be seeing new Blades.
Even Beyblade is still popular. Digimon was cool for its era, but I don't think it had the longevity as the other ones, and that's mainly due to toys. Because at the end of the day, a lot of those things were due to toy sales. Yu-Gi-Oh being such a good collecting cards, and obviously going into tournaments, which just gave it more put money in. Pokemon is the same thing. Pokemon has tournaments. People like collecting the cards. Beyblade has their little tournaments, not as big as Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, but it's you could sell. Not many people probably would want to buy Digimon over Pokemon that released different generations and stuff. And you had cool looking Pokemon, and obviously they added in stuff like Mega Evolutions and stuff. Later, of course, he got rid of it, but all four are good and stuff, but only three or two. Most people only say Yu-Gi-Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Funny enough, Yu-Gi-Oh and McDonald's actually have a collaboration going on right now.
Girl.
Yeah, if you get a kid's meal, you can either choose between Hello Kitty or Yu-Gi-Oh, and then if you get the Yu-Gi-Oh one, you actually get some collectible cards and stuff.
When I was a kid, I used to want the dueling deck.
The dual disc was the coolest thing of Yu-Gi-Oh.
That shit was cool. I remember I seen a nigga come to school with that shit. She don't want to tell.
I got it. It would have in real life. It does in real life. In order for the actual dual disc to work in real life, I think the cards have to be made out of some form of metal, because there's no way for you to really. You have to always have your arm like this. While in the anime, you can actually have your arm just relaxed because it sticks to the dual disc. You don't always have to have it up. Some characters do, but some characters don't.
Nah, the one that nigga had, his shit just snapped on.
They snapped on.
Yeah.
It was able to somewhere different. The one I seen didn't do it, but that was cool though. But the dual discs are cool. I like the dual discs.
I was hating on that nigga, bro. When he came to school, I'll never forget that. That was second grade.
They were cool. Finding one nowadays is cool because I don't think they really make dual discs like that, and that's like an official toy. So if you have one, it'd probably be like.
Bro, if they made that with VR, that shit would be crazy. Like if they could make it.
You would just need to figure. You would just need to figure out how it would work and make it comfortable.
That game would be lit as shit. That Bakugan.
Bakugan was cool back in the day.
Man. I remember when they started making them into different shapes. That shit was cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Bakugan is also a gone series. But
Yeah, of course.
None of these series will ever be forgotten. But it's unfortunate that their longevity did not last as long as
after a while, people are going to forget about you because new stuff come out.
Especially if you don't produce anything.
Spin-offs.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon always has stuff coming out with games. Even Yu-Gi-Oh still has stuff like that. They still make an anime of Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. And the artwork is really cool. And card games are still kind of in, like Magic the Gathering and stuff. Which Magic the Gathering is also a popular card game series, similar to Yu-Gi-Oh. But I couldn't be in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh.
But
too complicated of a card game.
But it seems fun. But other news, because we speaking about kids, bro. Typically I don't talk about my kids during the stream or even the video. But my kids started school, bro, and I didn't realize how quiet it was gonna be in my fucking house.
After dealing with it for so many years.
Yes. Like when I say it's so quiet, the other day I had a headache. It was that quiet. I said, "This isn't this. I don't like this."
Don't make no sense. How do I have a headache when it's quiet?
How the fuck is it so quiet in here? That's what I was trying to figure out. Why?
Like I need something to happen.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. It was so quiet in here. I only hit the bone one time while they were at school.
Damn.
I said, damn, man. Usually I'll be getting big high when they here and having to take care of them.
Probably better to get big high when they're not here.
No, because I had to go pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
But,
at least get a nice buzz halfway through.
Nah, bro, because they do a little annoying shit. I be having to be high while I'm taking care of them, bro. Like feeding them, bathing them.
But eventually they grow out of there.
My daughter, they got these little toys where they play with in the bath, and if once they put it in the bath, it soaks up all the water, and they like to do that and then grab it and then squirt me with it in my face. I'm like, yo, for real, bro. But why are you doing that? Nah, chill.
Like messing with your dad.
Yeah, they
just having a bit of fun.
You know them.
They're just having fun. You wouldn't do it if they didn't like you.
Yeah, they just having fun. They don't care who sees. Living young and free. So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. Let me stop singing it before they try to hit us with a strike.
I don't even think they should, because I don't think covers. I think covers don't count as copyright. I think that's copyright free as long as we sing it ourselves. But yeah, speaking of another talented artist, good old Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Will always be remembered. Even if he doesn't really produce music anymore, we will always remember him because that motherfucker definitely selling weed. Probably got, if you go to the dispensary, this is probably a good chance you might buy one of his strands. So he's making money.
I don't know. I want us to get our own strand, bro.
With the way weed is growing, one day.
Honestly, I really want us to open a dispensary. Imagine us having a dispensary, and it'd be actual physical gas central.
It'd probably be easier to open up a dispensary now since it's legal, since it's recreational.
Yeah,
you have less paperwork you have to fill out in terms of like to get the licenses and shit.
They're like, yo, where do you get your weed from? Good Gas Central.
But but then you just gotta find
Location and all that.
people to farms,
Local
stuff.
growers is.
Mhm.
Well,
I'm
it's
pretty sure
not
there might
too
be some
bad
local
because
growers.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've built up relationships with people on Instagram, right, who are growers.
See if they can ship some pounds.
I've actually got somebody shipping me a sound bar for us.
Soundboard?
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. Soundboards are fun. Play some funny stuff. You just gotta figure out what funny sounds that we can put on it. There's another one there
He's
already.
either gonna ship it tomorrow or Monday, one of those 2 days, or he said he's gonna ship it real soon.
Because soundboards are cool. They add more to like the stream where you can just like add like just a wacky sound. Like,
Man, shout out to YouTube, man. They really make it easy for your streams to really get viewers.
yeah, it was like next to what's it called, Twitch and stuff. Because Twitch, like the reason that YouTube did this is obviously because of Twitch and being the #1 streaming site, for actual streamers. All YouTube was just doing videos, and YouTube streaming wasn't as good as it is now. It had to have a few rough patches, but competition is good. It makes you want to get better, so people will be like, "Well, I want to go here," and stuff. That's what's good. It's always awesome to have that. Yes, man. Anyway. In other forms of gaming news, everybody's been talking about the brand new Black Myth Wukong, based off Journey to the West. Very people saying it's a very interesting game, a mix between God of War and some say Ninja Gaiden. Some say it has that Dark Souls feel. Many people say it's not Dark Souls.
Bro, what do you be playing?
On my PlayStation, recently I've been playing like some Gundam Battle Operations 2. I've been playing some Bloodborne, some baseball, games here and there. It's been really good. It's been alright. Nothing too crazy. But gaming, the gaming sphere is a little slow, but I guess some more games will be coming out soon in September. That might be good. But I'm glad people are enjoying the game. It's always nice to see other companies come out and show that they know how to make video games, because AAA studios have been dropping the ball. Hopefully GTA 6 doesn't end up being a failure and stuff, because nobody wants that. GTA 6 is going to be like
fire, bro.
There's some controversy about like main character and other stuff. I want the game to be good. It's going back to Vice City, which is basically Miami and stuff. So that's going to be a fun game, and I want it to be just as good as GTA 5, especially the online.
Five's a classic.
Especially, the big reason that Grand Theft Auto 5 is the way it is now is because of the online element. That's the only reason why they haven't probably released GTA 6.
Bro, GTA 5 is such a good game. I played it and now my son is playing it. That's crazy, right?
It's like Skyrim.
That's a great game. It's a great game, GTA.
Online is okay. You can do more on the PC version in terms of making your character look better. You can I think add in real life clothes and stuff. So
Like what?
Like you could actually wear like real life Nike, Jordan, and shit like that, instead of like the fake stuff that still looks good.
Yeah,
But that's like PC. But that's because Rockstar isn't going to pay for the actual licensing. That's why they don't actually. That's why all the cars in GTA are like just copies of, and like,
without their logos.
yeah, because you don't want to pay for the copy, because you have to pay for all the copyrights for those cars if they use the actual logo. So he said, "Fuck that shit. We're still going to use the car though, but we're not going to slap the logo on it, meaning we don't have to pay you fucks."
Hey, that's business. But this was episode 203 High Talk. It's your boy Big Homie Chris, GGC Corey, Good Gas. We smoking. Make sure y'all tap in to the live stream on YouTube.
We're streaming live right after this.
As well as donate to our Cash App. The link will be in the bio. Thank you so much.
And or PayPal. We don't have a PayPal yet, but eventually we will get other methods. Maybe PayPal. And setting up a PayPal business account is free. And you don't need a business to run a business account.